Assalamu alaikum and welcome to today's lesson on identifying and understanding simple equivalent fractions, decimals and percentages. To successfully convert between these three forms, we need to have some skill development toolbox. What is meant by this skill development toolbox? It means we need to have few key skills to convert fractions, decimals and percentages. Firstly, we need to use burst stop method for dividing. This method will help us to divide numbers without the need for long division. Secondly, we need to multiply integers and decimals by 100 without using a calculator. And this will help us to convert fractions and decimals into percentages. Thirdly, divide integers by 100 without using a calculator. And this will help us to convert percentages back into decimals and fractions. Then simplify fractions means we need to get simplified form, means it involves finding on equivalent fractions with a smallest numerator and denominator, right? Finally, we need to use 100 square to convert all these three fractions, decimals and percentages. Let's begin with the bus stop method. This method is a way of doing long division without actually doing long division, right? Instead of writing out all the steps, we use a simplified method that involves drawing a bus stop. Let's see how it works with an example. There is an example. 125 divided by 5. Step 1 says what? At step 1, you have to set up your bus stop. Look at this. This is just like a bus stop. Remember, the first number goes inside the bus stop, which is 125. And the second number will go outside the bus stop. Now start division as a normal division. 1 is a smaller than 5. So just check the table 5. There should be a smaller number than 1. It is 5 times 0 only. 5 times 0, because 5 times 1 will be bigger than 1. So we have to take 0 here, and after subtraction we will get 1 as a remainder, and we need to give 1 carry to the next digit. It becomes 12. Now we need to check how many 5 goes to 12, or you can say we need to check the table 5 and get the nearest number in table 5, which is 5 times 2 is giving us 10. 5 times 3 will give us 15. So 15 will be a bigger number. So we have to go with 10. How many 5s? There are 2 5s. So we will write 2 above on it, and after subtraction we will get a remainder, that is 2, and that 2 we will give carry to the next digit. It becomes 25 now. It is very easy. 5 times 5 is giving us 25, because 5 5s go to 25. So it means 5 times 5 is giving us 25. We can write 5 above on it. So the answer will be 25. This is how you can do the short division instead of the long one. There are some practice questions. Stop the video here, solve all these questions on a notebook, and then move next. It will help you to develop the skill of bus stop method. Another skill says you should know how to multiply numbers by 100. If you have a number 42.9, and we need to multiply it by 100. How many zeros are in 100? There are 2 zeros. You can count it, 1 and 2. So it means you have to move this decimal point 2 digit right. It means there is no number, there is no digit given, so you will add 0 here. So your answer will be 42, 9 and 0. Your decimal number we are going to place after 2 digits, so it means this will be the answer. Just observe the places. Right now, the actual answer question, the first question, the number which was given before solving, is the 2 is at the units place, 4 is at the tens place, and 9 is at the 10th place, because the digit comes right after the decimal point is always at 10th place. But after calculation, you can observe we have 0 at unit place, 9 at 10th place, 2 at hundredth place, and 4 at thousandth place. So now I'm going to place this value in this chart. 0, 9, 2, 4. This is very important skill you should know. Sometimes you can get the question, multiply this number by 10 only, or sometimes you can get any number with multiply any number with 1000 also. Actually these 10, 100 and 1000, these numbers are called friendly numbers. How can we divide a number by 100? If the decimal point is here, no need to make a long division, just you need to apply a division rule. Just count the number of zeros in the 100. There are 2 zeros, you can just observe here. So we will move the decimal point 2 digit left. So the decimal point will come before 7. Answer will be 0.732. Now we will place this number in this chart. It will be 0.732. You can just observe, before 3 was at unit place, 7 was under the 10th place, and 2 was under the 10th place. But after dividing with 100, we can observe at 10th place we have a digit 7, at 100th place we are having a digit 3, and same as 2 will be under the 1000th place. This is your turn. You have to stop the video again and take a copy and pencil and solve all questions. Do practice these questions on a notebook. Next skill was simplifying fractions. Remember that simplifying fraction is very much important skill. So for example, we have 45 upon 100 and we need to simplify it. So you know that for simplifying numerator, a number given in a numerator and number given in a denominator by highest common factor. So what is the highest common factor of 45 and 100? It is 5. So after cancellation, we can get the answer 13 upon 20. This is your turn again. You have to do the practice of these questions. Carefully solve it and then you can match the answers too. Lastly, we have to understand how can we use 100 square to convert fractions, decimals and percentages. Here decimal number is given 0.45. Can we convert it into a percentage? We can convert it into a percentage multiplying by 100. Any number, any fraction or number you can multiply by 100. Any fraction or a decimal number multiplied by 100, you can convert them into a percentage. Percentage means out of 100. So you just need to move your decimal point 1 digit and 2 digit. 2 digit right, and then you will get the answer 45, because after decimal point comes in the last. So you can even write it 45.0 or 45. So 45% will be the answer. What if you want to write it as a fraction? So we will write the number given. You just need to ignore the decimal point, write the number, and instead of decimal point, you just need to count how many places are given after decimal point. There are 2 places, 10th place and 100th place, so means 100 will come. Let's have another example. 73%. You can write 73% in a fraction, 73 out of 100. And how can you write this 73 over 100 into decimal? Because 73 divided by 100 means 73 out of 100. So you just learn the skill dividing a number by 100. So it means every whole number has a decimal point in the last. So you will just move this decimal point as per the number of zeros given in 100 and start. So your answer will be 0.73. There is no digit, so you will add 0 by yourself. So I'm leaving few questions for your practice. You have to practice these to clear the concept. This is a time to go back to the math skill tool. What did you understand about? Which skill have you mastered today? And which skill do you still need to practice? You need to notice that, because before understanding or before converting a little challenging questions or fractions or decimals and percentages into vice versa, so it means you need to know how many skills you have developed right now. So what is your next target for the next lesson? For the next lesson, your target should be to master or practice the skills more and more. Jazakallah khair for watching video.